Hi, how y'all doing? It is Thursday, the 5th of January, 2026. Here in Ontario, Canada, skies were cloud covered. But I knew that would happen because I seen them put up that white X in the sky yesterday. And all day the weather app said it was cloudy, but it snowed all day, right? So AI is not doing a very good job. You know? I don't think we have to worry about it taking over the realm. I went to sleep fast last night, but as soon as I did, my feet cramped up. But it didn't last for long, maybe half an hour. And then I was back into dreamland all night, right? Until about 6 in the rise, I woke up. The Schuman resonance was flaring all night throughout the night last night, spiking like crazy. So if you had a restless sleep or vivid dreams, tossing and turning, that's why. It's probably why I woke up at 6, right? Schuman's 22 today, higher than 17. What was it yesterday? 16, 15, something like that. So yeah, pencil spikes. Or at least that's what they're telling us it is. Can't believe anything anymore, right? Lots of heavy pressure today. Lots of icky sensations in my body. Lots of pressure in my head all day. Right? My joints, my legs, everything just icky. Lots of tension. My shoulders, everything. My neck. But this too shall pass. It always does. Yesterday I had a very good day. You know what I mean? It comes and goes. That's the Ascension symptoms. You feel like you're having a heart attack. Go to the hospital, get checked. The doctor will say you're fine. Ascension symptoms, right? Comes and goes. We're supposed to be getting a giant CME off the sun, or what they call the sun here, anytime. And then another one after that, a few days after that, right? That came off their sun. So I wonder what that's to do. It's supposed to make the gamma rays, what they call the aurora borealis, right? The gamma rays come down. It's helping our DNA. That's all I can say. It's helping our DNA. So, yeah. My son was very chatty today. He talked to me all day, off and on, about just different stuff, right? It was different. I think it was because the energy had ramped up a bit. I wasn't going to do a video today. I don't have anything to talk about. I wasn't resonating with anything. None of the truthers, nothing really. It's just all old news, right? It is. All I know is that all the wars around the realm will be stopped. The bad guys can't do anything anymore. They're sticking to their script, but the script has changed because of us. We're conscious. We're awake. We don't see their narrative. Their script does not make sense. It does not compute. Right? So, yeah. They're all going down like rats in a sinking ship. So, everything will come to an end. That's why I say, I know Iran will win. I do. It's meant to be. There's no other way. Nothing the bad guys do will work. Nothing. Right? The interesting thing is when you listen to the Iranians talk, and somebody says free Palestine, and they're like, what the hell is Palestine? It's not even a place, right? So I haven't learned anything about that yet, but what I gather is immigrants went there and lived there. They called it Palestine, right? I don't know. Don't quote me. I have to do research on it, find out more information on it. But nothing is as it seems. Nothing like the riots that are going on, the ICE shit that's going on in the States, right? Oh, what do you call them? You know. Excuse me, I was gross. Crisis actors. Got lots of mucus today too, right? My son was the same way. I said, yeah, I know it's the weather. Whatever they put up there. I don't believe anything's bad though. Everything has a reason. It's serving its purpose, right? A lot of people in the States say that when they see the chemtrails, they'll get flu-like symptoms and stuff like that. It doesn't affect me like that. So I'm not sure what it is. The tarot cards, Mark Kishon Christopher, they all say they're cleanup trails. They're not chemtrails anymore, right? That's what I tend to believe in. You know, manifest it for the good, not for the bad. I'm not manifesting for them. Everything is healing due, right? It's here to purify us, to purify Mother Earth. Just like the cold snap, this mini nuclear ice age we're going through, is to get rid of all the invasive species, right? Hence the iguanas in Florida. They're an invasive species. They're not supposed to be there. And whatever else might come along. They also showed that the pink flamingos have returned to Florida. They haven't been there for 100 years since incubator babies and immigrants came, colonizers, and killed them all off, right? Just like they did the buffalo, and just like they did so many other of the creatures that roam the earth, or roam the ground, right? But they're all coming back. It's all part of the prophecy. So, yeah. We used to have blue herrings here. It'd be interesting to see one. Or gray? Blue or gray, I can't remember. They were supposed to have gone extinct. We'll see. So yeah, if anything else is interesting, isn't it? Right now with Uranus and Taurus is supposed to be a time of change for me, right? Upheavals. The last time Uranus was in Taurus is when me and my fiance broke up because he was screwing around, kicked me out of the house, right? And I was kind of homeless. Not really, but kind of. I did have a little place, right? I had a room. And then my daughter gave me her apartment until I got here, right? So it's been quite a while of change for me. And now it's supposed to be changing again. So I'm not sure what that entails, but I roll with the punches, right? I'm not adverse to change, because that's what we do every millisecond is change, grow, climb the mountain, go up, not down, don't fall, right? If you made it halfway, stay where you are until you can take another step up, right? Yeah. I haven't seen the moon in quite a while. I heard birds yesterday when I went outside to clean off my truck before I went for a drive, but I looked around, I didn't see any. So if they were hiding in a tree somewhere, or in a nest in a roof or something like that, right? All I did today was relax my body, heal. I made can of butter, right? Weed butter, because my son asked me to. He gave me an ounce that was gifted to him, and he said, Mom, will you make butter out of this? And I was like, okay. So it took 6 hours in the slow cooker. All right, we'll see how it turns out. He's going to use it for bacon, right? Well, that's what I do with it. Sometimes I just eat it on a piece of bread. Depends, right? But with can of butter, you gotta watch out that you don't green out. You know, you can have too much of a good thing. So yeah, I haven't seen my friend in a few days, but then she hooked herself up with some marijuana, so she doesn't need to come over, right? And who knows what she's going through. Her life is chaotic, more than mine, but she's a Gemini, And they like action, right? So yeah, I just been here, been calm, nothing's changed, right? Doesn't matter about Epstein files or nothing. I know all these people. Everybody that's famous or viral, got there for a reason now, didn't they? Alright? You don't stand out in this society, in their society, unless you got people boosting you up, right? Unless there's a bunch of people behind you, propping you up, paying for you, training you. So you can't tell me that they didn't do evil deeds to get where they're at, because that's what they're asked to do, and they're getting paid to do it. So a lot of people don't have any morals anymore. But this too shall change when this bitch flips, and the consciousness of the earth, Mother Earth, keeps on rising and elevating with all the solar flares and CMEs. She's getting messages from whatever the sun is, to awaken. And all her creatures, like the Leviathan and the dragons, and whatever else there may be that we haven't become aware of yet. So, yeah. So say to yourself, every day is a better day. Every day I'm stronger physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And every day I have more gratitude. It's warmed up here. -7 today, something like that. But it's going to be like that, I think, for a week. It's going to be around those kind of temperatures, but like -23 at night. Alright? Keep it frozen. Lizards, reptiles don't like the cold. Now, do they? You know what I mean? So, they're getting froze out too. Right? It'll stop them. So, everything happens for a reason. And it's for the good now. So fear not. I love you all as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.